Alright, here we go. Rebirth 41. Good evening, everyone. How are you guys doing? So, I finally collected all the Brainrots. Jeez, I didn't have even one Brainrot ready for today. All because I thought that I had it in my vault, but since I was helping a friend Rebirth, I put all of my Brainrots, all the good ones, in here, and then when I took them out together with my Rebirth Brainrots, which I have collected for just this day. So I had, since I collected 4 quintillion, geez, just saying that makes me crazy. After I collected the 4 quintillions, I thought, okay, I have just 1 or 2 more Brainrots left to collect, and I had like I believe the Absolute Cinema left, and maybe the Ringrinies, I don't remember. But these two, I already had them from the very start, since admin event. But, I mean, I actually used them up. I ended up using them up in the St. Patrick machine, and that made me so mad. And when I was using them in the machine, I was like, okay, why do I have such big Brainrots in here not used? Actually forgetting that they used to be in the vault. So I just took them and I used them in the machine and lost them. Ta-da! And I spent, I don't know, I think 3 hours collecting all the Brainrots. So actually this was a very good test. Like, what will happen when you go to level 40 and you start collecting the Brainrots? Well, I did the test for you. I spent 3 hours collecting the Brainrots. The first one, that was the easiest one to get, was of course the Scarpiotka. Oh man, it will do this every 30 seconds. The Scorpiatoka, what a name. The second hardest was the Los Ringrinis. I mean, not the hardest. The second easiest was the Ringrinis. The next one was the Absolute Cinema. Yeah, go figure. I thought the Absolute Cinema was going to be the hardest one. But not a lot of people. It took me around 2 hours to find an Absolute Cinema. And that was switching servers every, let's say, 2-3 minutes for 2 hours. And you know how difficult it is to switch servers this time is. Bad timing, man. Okay. So the Absolute Cinema was the third easiest one to get, and I didn't expect the Totemaro Combatini to be the hardest one. No one, absolute no one has this one. I had to wait for another event to actually get this boss. And get this, I actually had collected 20 boss potions, the ×1, this one, the ×1 potion. And after I used all 20 of them, I didn't get even one Totemaro higher than diamond. No, actually I didn't get a higher than just normal Totemaro. What do I have here in terms of Totemaro? Here, this is the only one I got from the Totemaros, or out of those 20 boss potions. So then I waited another 3 hours, I believe, till another event came along, and this time I waited for St. Patrick. And after using 3 potions, I believe, I got the St. Patrick Totemaro, as you saw it in the vault. So if you do get the time to look for at least one of the Brainrots that you need for the Rebirth, do go all in for the Totemaro. This one is very difficult to get. Totemaro was just a hassle, just so painful to look for. I saw a few diamond Totemaros, but absolutely no one has a rainbow or a mutation Totemaro. So, I mean, if you are already on your Rebirth, like you have the 4 quintillions gathered and you need a Totemaro, my advice is don't look for it. Just wait for an event and use up all of your boss potions. Believe me. I mean, no one has the Totemaro, Best chance is just using the potions to get the boss, the boss that you need for this rebirth, boss Tomato Combatini. Yeah, so Absolute Cinema is the second hardest one, as I said. Third one hardest is the Ringrinis, and the Scorpiotka is pretty much everywhere. So yeah, all you need to get the Scorpiotka is just to wait for the Easter event, collect them eggs on a private server, and you will. I mean, of course, the Easter event only gives you Brainrots that are of your level. So if you're like level 10, of course you will not get Scorpiotkas. You will probably get Forbidden and Divine Brainrots from the eggs, but if you need, I mean, if you're like a level 40 like me, chances are you will get like at least one Scorpiotka with a Easter mutation. And that is enough. That is enough. And the Scorpiotka are really cheap. Of course, the Absolute Cinema is one of the most expensive ones to get, the Absolute Cinema, but it is not as rare as the Totemaro Combatini. So it's cheaper to get the Totemaro, but it's rarer. I mean, absolutely no one had it for 3 hours. No, more than for 3 hours. I don't know for how long I've been playing this already. So many server changes, man. I thought I was gonna go crazy. Anyway, let's move on to it. Okay, so I have all of my Brainrots in the safe. The 4 quintillions, I could have gotten them in, I think, 4 days, especially today. On Wednesday, I mean, this would have been very easy, but I actually didn't gather any friends to play it with, so I don't know. It's like I said, I kind of lost my faith in this game. They have been degrading it more and more, which is why you see more like 1.5, 1.8 people every day. At its peak, you have maybe 2.3, maybe. But see, really, maybe. I think I will, but not right now. So yes, where was I? Oh yeah, so you will receive 5% cash production increase. You'll get plus 100% base damage. That is regarding your level 1 base damage when you started the game. So don't think that this will like give you, like if you have like 2k weapon power right now, that you will get like over 4k weapon power. No. Your weapon power will pretty much remain the same. This is a huge misdirection. There is no 110%. This in reality is more like 1%. Let's be real. Let's say from 1 to 5%. But the Nini Frostini is very welcome. I think this is one of the best guns after the what's the name of that gun? Wait, not like this. I don't have it anymore. Oh, well, you know, the Hippo gun. The Hippo gun is the best one because, of course, it's a one-shot gun, and then the Bananini Frostini, it's very good. It's one of the best ones in the game. Then you will get 1+1 plant space. Very, very grateful for this, actually. I need the place. And you will get 1 pineapple seed. So the 4 quintillions are exactly 4 quintillions, so you will not have to farm any extra for it. So after having said that, yeah, let's do this. Ta-da! 5 Bananini Frostini, yes, exactly. And that's why actually it's one of my favorites, because it has 5 bullets. Level 41, by the way. Alright, so I equipped all of my monsters. My biggest one is still my Elephanto, 166 million. Combined, it is 756 per second million. That is quite mad. I'm pretty sure by the time I reach 43, my biggest Brainrot will make like 1 billion every second. Quite sure of that. And as it was planned by me, The smallest brainrot I have is over 100 million, basically 110 million, which is the Egyptian chicken goat. And yes, my production per second is, well, it says here it's 36.8 billion, but I don't think this is quite correct. But I mean, it says this, maybe I'm not counting this correctly. I don't know, it doesn't feel like it makes 36.8 billion, because I mean they are 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 12 13 14 15 16 17 18 19 20 21 2 3 4 5, so 20 25, right? I didn't count 35. I think it, yeah, 25 brain rots. That means at most I can have 25 billion per second. I mean, that's how it works. It can't be, because the smallest brain rot doesn't even make 1 billion. So there's something wrong with this math here. Either my math is wrong, I don't know. Put your comments down below. How does this exactly work? Sometimes it shows like, I don't know, 70, 80, sometimes 100 billion. I know that the events and the potions influence how much it shows here, but I mean, I have no potions active right now and it shows me 36.8 billion per second, when in reality it's more like 23 maybe. I think it's actually less, more like 20 billion. If it was 20 billion, I would actually believe that. So yes, also I hope that by the time they remove the St. Patrick event, they will bring back the server change placard here. It is really missed, especially while playing this for 3 hours and changing servers non-stop to look for the Brainrots. I thought I was gonna go insane. Okay, anyway, let's see what do we need for the new Brainrot. I'm sure all of you are waiting for this. And let's hope that we don't have any boss. Yes, okay, we have no boss. I actually prefer the goats instead of the boss Brainrots, because boss Brainrots are kind of more, they are cheaper, but they are rarer. Don't forget that. Even though they have much less cash production per second, they are rarer. So Rebirth 42, you need 7 quintillion. Okay, it's within reason. Okay, it's not double, it's a little bit less, so it's more like 1.6. So we have a Frosta Forstini. This will be like, you will get this on the first day. It's one of the first ones that you get whenever you get the goat. This is the most likely after the Scorpiotka, I think. You get this on every base. After that, the hardest one will be definitely, well, the second easiest will be the Pankini Sirupini. This one is like the second easiest one, well, the third easiest one to get. So yeah, these two will be easy to get. The Taka Taka Strews is kind of rarer, so you will maybe want to get this earlier. The other ones you can like wait to get them randomly from the game itself. The Taka Taka Strews, okay, this will be a little bit more expensive, so a little bit rarer also. And the Inferno Demoni will be kind of rarer, yes, so a little bit harder to get. But that is what I assume, because I haven't been collecting them. But from what I get like no Inferno Demoni from the game normally. I only get like Taka Taka Strews. This is what I got a lot so far, but not as much as the other two. So yeah, 7 quintillion. This will be the easier part still. The Brainrots are not as difficult, I believe, as 41, but I will tell you how it goes when I rebirth the 42nd time. I never thought I would play this game for this long. So, and you will receive the same 5%, the same 110% for your weapon damage, 2 times goat potions, that's cool, and you will unlock a new boss, Tanko Luga. Okay, I guess that's a thing. yeah, so if you have any questions or any ideas, do leave it in the comments down below. I hope you enjoyed this slightly longer version of my Rebirth that I do quite regularly, but since I haven't been posting a lot of videos lately, I decided to make it a little bit longer. And yes, I have a few other Brainrot videos to post for my short section. I will be posting them also. Yeah, and yeah, thank you guys for watching. I will leave you guys here. Leave a like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye bye.